Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, the Pawanis to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to elect out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, now I want to get into a quick topic, based upon the attributes of Esau, just thinking about it, you people out there and you so-called Christians that claim to know the Bible, claim to know the scriptures, and try to dispute the facts in the history of what we bring out in the scriptures, you have to ask yourself certain questions. As it says in Jeremiah, the 6th chapter, seek ye the old paths. So you have to look in the old ways of things and be able to apply certain things into the day and see how things fit, man. You know, and one major thing is looking at the nations of old, right? You have the Romans and Greeks are mentioned in the Bible, right? And we have Romans and Greeks today, okay? You no longer hear about the Canaanites, the Persians, the Medes, Ammonites, Moabites, but you had those back then. So where are they today? Or who are they today, should I say? You got to ask yourself these questions, man, because these peoples didn't just fall off of the face of the earth. Their names were changed deliberately, by your enemy, in which you don't know who was your enemy, the so-called white man, right? And matter of fact, let me bring out, since I'm getting into it. It says Isaiah 25 and 7, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So what is that? If you put a covering cast over something, if you put a veil over something, it's what? To hide something, man. To keep something enclosed, to keep something sacred. And what did they do? The names of the other nations, because they didn't want anyone to know who fits who according to today's time, so that they can keep on their lie that they're the so-called Jews, that they're the people of the scriptures, that they're the chosen ones of the Most High. And that's just partly the reason. And how else did they do that, right? Real quick. This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Now, who else has done this in history? They do this, man. Africa, after Leo Cibrio Africanus. You know what I'm saying? Asia, with his brother Asiaticus. You know what I'm saying? What other nations? Man, all these different nations, man. You know what I'm saying? America, after Amerigo Vespucci. You know what I'm saying? Think about the Hudson River. All these different things that are named after their own people, man. So who else does this fit? This has to fit the so-called white man of the day, who are Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures, right? So, now looking up the word attribute, right? It says regard something as being caused by someone or someone. That's the verb, but we need it now. It says a quality or feature regarded as a characteristic or inherent part of someone or something. All right, so we'll be getting into with this lesson. The attributes of Esau is their characteristics. It's something that's inherent within them, man, that they carry from generation to generation. And ultimately, that is nothing but pure wickedness, death, and destruction, man. As simple as that. They have certain qualities, they have certain features, they have certain inherent things about them that are constantly passed down from generation to generation, man. All right? Oh, slack it. What was it? Oh, yeah. So let me go back to so this is Psalms 17 to 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So the Lord calling Esau his sword, what is the sword known for? Death, to create death, to destroy something. So what have they done? Their entire track record. They've done nothing but lied, cheated, stolen, and killed, man. Raped, robbed, and pillaged our people and all civilizations along the way to get to the top, man. This is a part of their attributes. This is a part of their characteristics. They inherited this nature. Going back to Genesis, the 36th chapter, man. You know, where their father, Isaac, gave them the blessing. And Esau's blessing was the sword, man. And as we said, what is the sword for? It is to destroy, to utterly decimate, to kill. So this is the way in which they live, man. All right? Even when you go into the book of Arthur Koestler, the 13th tribe, you know, you had the Steppes tribes around in the Russia area, and they said when they have their newborns, you know, they say they have neither riches or wisdom to give them, but they place a sword in front of them and say, here, this is your inheritance. With it, secure your future. Something to that effect, man. You know, or secure prosperity for yourself. So they know that their blessing is a sword. They know that they are the sword, man, period. And you can't get around that, right? So it says, verse 14, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life. Who has their portion in this life? Who has the fill, the joy of everything? Esau, Edom. What do wild people have? Nothing but damn table scraps, man, right? In whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. Because they have all the substance. They control everything. Going into the curses, right, in Deuteronomy, and it shows you that they have everything. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. You got to go to them for food. And in thirst, we got to go to them for drink. Even our water supply. And in nakedness and all the clothes we wear and stuff like that. And in want of all things. Okay? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And we know that that can refer what to slavery. You know, as our people having iron yokes upon their necks. So these different things are characteristics or attributes of Esau and the way that we are subjected underneath him, man. You cannot get around these things, you know, when you see them logically through the spirit. They are, verse 14, they are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Now, who else is known to give their children inheritances, right? I mean, which all people are supposed to, but they are the top people that can leave something for their children when they die or when they get a certain age. They give all their substance to them. Jake inherits bills, you know what I'm saying, from family members when they die. We don't inherit substance, man. We inherit debt from our family members if they pass away, man. So as I said, once again, these are all characteristics, attributes of Esau, Edom, man. All right. And also, let me go real quick. It's a little willing. I could probably turn this into a small series. So I did something on Esau, Edom before in this short series. But Slakia, yeah, in Job 21. To give you a few more real quick. It's Job 21, because it's a lot of meat on this, but I'm going to just touch certain points, just a couple key points I want to touch real quick. It's Job 21 and 7. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. The older these devils get in today's society, the more power that they control, man. You know, the more money that they have, the more substance that they're setting up for their children, right? Not our people, okay? Verse 8, their seed is established. just going into how we was just bringing out with that Psalms 17 to 13, right? These scriptures are mirroring each other, right? Their seed is established in their sight with them. Our seed isn't established in our sight with us, you know, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is a rod of Yahweh upon them. What? Because they, according to Psalms 73, what, they are not plagued or troubled as other men. And their houses are safe in their neighborhoods, you know, where there's no Jake at. They don't have to worry about, or they're not usually worried about burglars or, you know, somebody running up in there and doing something. They are safe. They walk around with their doors open, screen doors wide open, you know, a glass door so you can see in the house, and they're not worried about nothing. And I've seen this stuff myself in certain areas, man. This is how Esau is, and this is a part of his characteristics, man, you know. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to touch on this, you know, briefly. And I'm Lord willing, I'll do some more upon this subject or topic or whatever, the attributes of Esau. So you know, with that, you know, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and shalom to the elect out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Shalom.